Good morning. This is Sigu Scuffed coming at you live with Kirby Air Riders demo. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this one for a while. You know, I actually never got to play the original Kirby Air Riders. I never had my family never had a GameCube when I was growing up. It was exclusively through other people's GameCubes that I got to experience that sort of stuff. But Kirby Air Riders is something that I have always really wanted to do, because the marketing for it ended up making its way to me somehow. In fact, I still have a Kirby 20th anniversary little booklet. It has a whole 2 or 3 pages dedicated to Kirby Air Raiders. It always seemed very cool to me. You know, this little racing game with one of my favorite characters, and you only need one button to play it. So, give me 1 second to mess with my very, very odd setup to make this work, and then we can get started. And of course, it's not lost on me that this is a demo, so there might not be that much to do. So if we get through this and it's only been 30 to 50 minutes, we might boot up a couple rounds of Splatoon. I haven't done that in almost a year, so I'm probably ranked all the way down to the C rank, probably. Let me see, can I get this set up to work? I hope so. Oh my god, my ears. Oh my god. 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 Is it this loud for you guys? Oh my god. How do I turn this down? Oh my god. Hold on. Oh. I hope it's not like this for you guys. If you've been listening to this whole time, that would be miserable. There we go. That is a more manageable volume. Okay, not blowing my eardrums out anymore. Okay. Kirby Air Riders. I did do the demo, not the demo, the tutorial ahead of time, because last week I was planning to do this, and then it didn't work out, because, what's the word? I got the time zones wrong, so I ended up being late to it. And why is my screen bleached on my side? You know what, it's fine. It doesn't come through on stream, hopefully. So we're just gonna go through it. Let's start with a city trial, shall we? Oh, wrong button. A city trial, shall we? Actually, we should probably start with a race. That'd be a good idea. Never seen anything from Kirby before? This is a very non-standard Kirby thing. Hold on, I have to fix my screen, because it looks like snow right now. Can't reach it in terms of connected TV. But yeah, this Kirby is fantastic. I do love it. I must say, I was a little... Can I change this? I don't know what's causing it to be so bright. Oh, it's this. Okay, here we are. Turn that brightness way down. Oh, that's so much better, I think. Right? No, I think my screen is just messed up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I hope I didn't dox myself right now. I think I just passed up the Wi-Fi settings. Well, we'll try adjusting it one more time. Send it way further down. Oh, that's all the way down. Okay, yeah, it's not going to get better. I think my screen is just busted. That's a shame. But yeah, good game. As far as Kirby goes, I played my first one on the DS, which is my first console. It's not really a console, it's a portable. But it was a Kirby Superstar Ultra. Very good game, very good game. Been a fan of the series ever since. Kirby, what's the Switch one called? In the Forgotten Lands. It ran pretty poorly, but it was an overall pretty good game. I liked it. I'm going to turn the brightness back up, because I've turned it so far down that I can see it on stream. Well, you know, it's fine. This place is scuffed. I mean, it's in the name. But yeah, this game, I've intentionally not looked at much for it in terms of trailers and whatnot and the interviews, because I want to see what it's like for myself. All I know is that there's the scuff is great. Yeah, all I know is that there's way less maps that are in the base game. You can't adjust the settings that much, and that there's a lot less characters and vehicles and whatnot. So it really is a demo, like the sort of thing you'd see just set up at a store. You know, yeah, 3 maps. Let's see if I remember the controls though, because it's been a week since I did the tutorial. And let's play with everyone's favorite little gooey guy, Gooey. Because I have no idea what any of these stats mean, and I'm just going to pick what looks good or cool. Slick Star. Vampire. We can go with the Slick Star since we're playing the goo guy. Hopefully this doesn't give me some wacky control scheme. I do know that Sakurai likes to do stuff like that. And we can't change the rule set, so here we go. Let's see how this game works. I hope it's fun. It'd be a shame if it didn't, but the demo is free. Oh, what was B? Oh, okay. Okay, yep, and it automatically moves. Oh, this is very slippery. I thought it said it had high handling, or at least Gooey did. Oh, okay, that's weird. This thing moves very different than the thing I used in the tutorial. It did not prepare me for this at all. How do I speed up on straightaways, I wonder? I think I had to hit enemies. That's what it said, you're right. What button was that? I think it was B? Yeah. Can I get that? There we go. And, okay, I had to hold that down in order to change the distance I throw it at. Okay, this is going fine. It's very different from Mario Kart, I can say that. Oh, that's how I speed up. I forgot. It's the star trails that everyone leaves behind. And I don't know why ult does. Do it now. Oh, I'm just murdering everyone. Okay. I assume that's what most of the ults do. I don't actually have much commentary to do right now, like, aside from narrating what I'm doing. Because I'm very overwhelmed. I've not done this before. Okay, 3 laps. I don't think I want to hit that guy. I think that thing would probably run me over. Just intuiting some things. Oh! Okay, and this is very bouncy. Oh boy, this is just a little bit overwhelming. I think it might just be the vehicle I chose, because this is slingshotting all over the place, and it is called the Slippery Star. So that would make sense. Okay, okay. Good match. Let's try something with more handling, right? Let's actually read the stats. Because that kind of freaked me out. I'm not one to get overwhelmed by video games much, but that definitely had me going. Let's try the next map. Oh, well, apparently we have... Oh, okay. We have a lot of turn, but we have no grip. That's why it was like that. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see, let's read the next ones. We have no boost. Does it mean I can't drift? Plows forward on boost charges, but it says it has no boost. Okay, let's try something that can't fly. There's a few of them. Top speed, standard, and then there's this one. Let's try the standard not flying one. See how this goes. And from Gooey... Oh, are there skins? There are. Oh, we have Magalore from the remake for Triple Deluxe. Not Triple Deluxe. Return to Dreamland. I never played that one. Is there any other references in here? It doesn't look like it. Maybe the main 3 will have them. Oh, yeah, there's Dark Meta Knight, Galactonite, and... That's about it. Okay. They said they made a point in the tutorial saying the different colored Kirby's have different powers. So let's try yellow. Kirby. Because crash means I should just blow up. Launch. And then after this, when we do the last race, we'll try one of the ones that are good at flying. Oh, I always forget there's a boost at the beginning. You'd think that I'd note about that because I play Mario Kart a lot. Okay, this one drifts way better. Feels like an actual racing game now. rail section. I don't really like the rail sections, I gotta say. Because the game already moves forward automatically. You know how to hold down a button for it or anything. And the rail section steers you automatically, so I feel like you're not doing much at all. I suppose it would be more interesting with other players, since they would actually know how to do the combat. Because I have not used a spin a single time with them just now to make a point. And I've not been going for items or anything either. Okay. That's a boost. Oh, that's a wall, okay. This feels kind of like a, how to say? Like one of those racing games at arcades. Where it feels, like it's a lot about the spectacle. And that actually being good at it is really hard. Obviously, you can get good at this because it's not locked to an arcade. You know how to put quarters or whatever in over and over. But definitely gives that vibe. At the very least, it does look a lot better than an arcade game. Must be expected from Kirby. Aside from the most recent entry, they do tend to look pretty good. And even in the most recent entry, it does look good, it just runs poorly. At least on the Switch 1. Apparently it runs really, really good on the Switch 2. And this is a Switch 2, but I haven't tried to run the first Kirby game. Oh, I had to actively attack him with this one, okay. This is very strange. Not that I don't... It's not that I don't like it. I need to make that clear. I was trying to say my thoughts out loud. Because it's a very, very unique racing game. It's not a Mario Kart clone at all. And it's definitely not a realistic racing game. I don't really know what word you use to describe it. Let's see, who do you want to go for this last one? Because the crash was exactly what I thought. It just blows up. Let's try Susie. She's from my favorite Kirby game, Planet Robobot, on the 3DS. Let's see, well, I said I was going to try a flying one. I know the Wing Star does that. I thought that was called the Angel Star and the Devil Star. I don't think it's called that in the little booklet I had. Winged Star. Let's see how this goes. And then after that we'll go into the city trials, because I know that's the main game mode that everyone likes of this. I'm mostly doing the races just to figure out how to play it. First experience with any racing game? Oh, that's surprising. I think racing games are usually, at least in my experience, some of the first ones that people try. Because they seem pretty straightforward. Oh, I forgot to put the boost again. Oh, this one only has one lap, too. But you know, I do think this would be a good first racing game if you haven't played any. Because the reason I'm being so thrown off is because it's unlike any that I've played. And if you have nothing to compare it to, then the fact that it only takes one button to play, well, I guess it takes two buttons. The 2 buttons to play would make it really beginner friendly. This one's way slower, like this vehicle. I mean, I guess the benefit is that it's the flying one. So if I get into the aerial section, I should catch up a lot, like right here. Okay, well, not necessarily catching up, but I do stay in the air for a long time. Ooh, if I can get that wheel, I could probably go fast. Oh, okay, and the special for this one is just... Oh no, for Susie is a speed boost. Okay, it's tied to the character, not to the cart. I need to get used to that. Oh, and this is not a flying section, it's a bouncing section. That's new. I should know. I offhandedly mentioned it earlier, but this game is made by the original creator of Kirby, who also made the Smash Bros. Games, and Kid Icarus Uprising. He's a very unique style of games. It particularly shows up in his menus and achievement systems, which obviously aren't much present in this because it's a demo. But I can definitely see his art style coming through there. If you're a multiplayer, you never much had friends who are interested in it as well. I can certainly understand that. Personally, though, my racing game has always been Mario Kart, and I always did it single player. Just sit around, try to get all the gold medals. Oh, there's the track map is in the top right. I think they're going to need to change that because that's really sort of blends into the background there. Maybe up the opacity a bit, or change the color. I mean, I know that they're not really taking that much notes in terms of UI design stuff, but it is very nice. They're mostly doing this for the online functionality test, which I haven't even tried yet. But that is something I should probably check. Anyway, with that being said, it is time to check the online functionality now that we actually got our little warm-up in. The city trial. So the way this works is for 10 minutes, I believe. I get to drive around the city with 15 other people, and we're all going to fight each other for resources, and then we're going to go into a race afterwards. Are you stuck with pure single-player games? Yep, same here. Same here. I suppose today is the exception because I'm doing one, potentially two multiplayer games back to back. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've been doing so much like Ace Attorney and now Nier and whatnot. The single players have always been my vibe. Oh, I could have changed my character. Let's do that. Hold on. Exit matchmaking. I just didn't see the option to choose a cart or a star. Oh, I guess you had to pick up your star, don't you? Okay, so which of these characters' abilities do I think would be the best? I didn't read all of them. I did try Magalore. He has a laser behind him. I don't know how good that would be. If it's a drag race, that'd be really good. Okay, we can bet on drag race. Magalore. Go with Magalore. Okay, it's 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I got that wrong. Oh, and that filled in pretty quickly. Okay, well, the last slot's taking a bit. That's usually how matchmaking goes. Yeah? At least in my experience. But yeah, I will say, as far as multiplayer games goes, I think the only one that I've ever really been into is Splatoon. And it's a bit of an odd one, because that's a very competitive game, to say the least. I know it has a reputation for being a kid's game where you just paint the floor, but most people, myself included, don't even play the paint the floor mode. Because that part is basically a kid's game. Give me the vampire. Let's see what that does. Oh, I hit Y. Vampire Star. I assume if I hit people, it hurts them. Well, now we have to run around this big, beautiful map for a little bit. This thing moves a bit weird. I think it's turning is what's throwing me off. If I get the full game, I'll definitely have to get a feel for what all the vehicles play like. Because so far, this is very strange. Oh, event is happening. Oh, okay. It flies more easily. I mean, if you go over a bump, you fly. This is really weird, I must say. I like it. But I like it in a weird way. What do I even do with it when I'm flying around like this? I don't think I can do anything. I think I'm just kind of stuck. Because my steering is so bad in this thing. Oh, if I hit B, I go down to the floor. And I can't pick up the items because they keep going into the air. That's a bit annoying. I mean, I know that's the point, whether you can play the goofy music. Oh, and the classic infinite HP music. I'm sort of losing my train of thought. This game is a lot happening on my screen at the same time. And I feel like I can't give any context. The thing is, I wasn't like even prepared to come into this week opening up with this. I was gonna do a Nier stream yesterday, where I just like talk about how much I love the game and all the secrets it has the whole time. and now I'm here. So I'm a bit thrown off. With that being said, I was actually looking at the Nier wiki. It's not that great, by the way. But I was looking at it to see which side quests I should do. And the more time I spend there, like every time, the more I want to do, like the more of an urge I feel to 100% complete the game. Because I go, oh look, I remember that side quest. That side quest was awesome. I want to do that one. And then I look at the next one. Oh, that one is awesome as well. They really just filled that game to the brim with awesome side quests. It's amazing. Especially coming off of Nier Replicant, where most of the side quests are absolute hot garbage. I can probably name all of the good Replicant side quests off the top of my head. What the heck? Oh, Dynablade. I remember her. She's from Superstar Ultra. Can I fight her? I can. Oh, we even get Dynablade's music. So is it ideal to just sit here and spin? Or would it be... No, it's not, because I just got killed. Hey, I need that. Oh, they might kill me. What happens if I die? I see I have a little health bar down there. Or did Dynablade kill me? Something killed me. Ah, there's a Warp Star. I think Dynablade is gone. Oh, no, there she is. But yeah, I can't wait to do the Nier streams. Oh, I got it. Awesome. Okay. Because the Nier is going to be so great. I'm actually half tempted to drop Silksong tomorrow in order to do more Nier, but I think I'm just going to keep to what I previously determined or decided. For the sake of consistency, because that's something I've been trying to work on since I just sort of disappeared for the whole summer. Anyway, I have no idea what just happened. I was just spaced out talking that whole time, driving around. And this vehicle moves a lot faster than whatever I just had. What vehicle is this? I think this is the high-speed version of the wheelie that I saw earlier that I didn't choose to go for. There's a... I must reiterate again, there's a lot going on right now. Oh, and using my special teleports me to the ground. That's a strange mechanic. Okay. I think I did pretty good though. I caught a lot of stuff. I mean, I didn't get a lot of stuff, but I killed Dynablade, and that got me a lot of stuff. Oh, and I just killed someone. Well, I was completely lost. I picked up that much stuff, apparently. What happens now? Are we voting, or are we all choosing one? Let's try boss battle. How do I choose? That's how I choose. Okay. You know, I think I might go straight to Splatoon after this, because even though I am enjoying it, I don't think this is a stream game, because I cannot focus on this and stream at the same time. Because at least with Splatoon, if I'm narrating my actions, that's actually good to do. Like, at least from my perspective.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, and the oh, wow, look at this. Better camera than Dark Souls. It follows the boss automatically. And it zooms out when it needs to. Love that. And you know, that always kind of confused me. In Sekiro, they showed that they knew how to do a good camera, because the camera zooms out in that game whenever the boss is big or far away. And then they turned around and made Elden Ring, and they just forgot about that. It was very frustrating. I am also missing all of my shots, I must say. And I'm not actually sure how much I'm contributing. It doesn't feel like I'm contributing much. It feels like I'm driving in circles without doing much. Because this vehicle does not turn at all. I guess it's recommended, this one, because I just have high damage stats. Oh, I do a lot of damage whenever I hit. That's true. I feel very lost. Also, apparently we lost a player at some point during all this. What's my HP at? It's in the bottom right. I'm still doing good. I mean, I thought so. It's not targeting me. It feels like it would be a lot more interesting with one player. This particular minigame. Oh, and there we go. He's dead. Okay. This is a very strange game. I feel like it takes all of my attention, which is very good for a game. Not so much good for stream. I want to try it one more time with a different character. And then after that we'll go to Splatoon. Because this is not going to take very long. Chef Kawasaki. Hello, my friend.
Chef Kawasaki.
I'm trying to think of how I should word my thoughts. Also, there's a lot of stream delay. I was kind of worried about that because I haven't tried to play an online game here since last year, before I started having internet issues. Splatoon will probably be fine. But at the very least, I hope so. I mean, it was back when I did play it on stream. It was good enough that I could talk to people in chat who I was playing with and have it be, like, only a few seconds behind. So hopefully that is still the case. I mean, to be fair, Splatoon is not known for having a good internet connection.
3, 2, 1, start.
Hey, look at that! I remember to do the boost this time.
Star.
Now, Bulk Star. I'm not really sure what this thing does. I just assume it has a lot of health and it hits stuff hard. Should probably just try and pick up these items, little items. Why am I so slow? Oh, I have to boost. That's what the... Yeah, delay is bad. I'm sorry for that. I would like to do stuff today, though. Wow, why is this... This is a really janky vehicle. I mean, I know it's because I don't have any upgrades, but also the fact that you have to be boosted in order to move is odd. Yeah, at the very least, the delay won't be bad tomorrow, because we're not going to be doing an online game. It's going to be Silk Song. And that is very, very kind to my bitrate. At least compared to this right now. I can't actually check my bitrate very well right now because I have a bit of an odd setup going in order to see the game and play it at the same time. Because I'm obviously not streaming through my Switch. If you can do that, that would be something that would probably benefit me, though. I suppose I could mod my Switch, but I don't want to risk doing that. Okay, there's another boss. I assume that's going to happen every time, then? Or maybe just chooses 2 or 3 random events to happen. Don't hit the black and white ones, because they're power downs. Where's Krakow at? If I can get him, that would give me a much-needed boost. That jump pad did not make me jump at all. That's a Gordo. Don't hit it. Why did I just get a huge boost from? Is it from my ult or from dealing damage to the big man? I can't tell. Oh, Kirby, why must you only be available for 5 hours at a time? I'd love to play you on my own time. Oh, look at that, I got the kill on the boss again. Wow, this is really lucky for me, huh? Because it turned what is from my perspective, mediocre to poor gameplay into rewarding. I just knocked that guy off his cart. Okay, I'm sorry, I keep saying it, but I cannot commentate right now. I am... This game is very tricky. It's like having keys dangling in my face. Oh, and I had to charge up, right. I keep forgetting about that. This is a weird vehicle I've chosen. I'm not going to abandon it at this point. A massive, mysterious flying machine is approaching. Oh, above me. What the heck is that? Oh, here's Wispy. Can I kill Wispy? That'd be cool. Probably can. Is the big flying machine doing anything? I genuinely can't tell. I can't even tell what it is, because I can't look up. The camera just sort of does its own thing. Kinda looks like a flying saucer. What does tossing out this food do? I assume it hurts people if they hit it. That's what it does in Smash Bros. I think this is the exact same little PNG they use in... Oh, the flying machine is a boss. Okay. There is 36 more seconds of me flailing around. So, I don't know what to make of that. Oh, Wispy got killed. Okay, someone else did that. You can't kill him. I would really like to do this in single player, that way I can just get off the machine and walk around. This map seems like it has a lot of stuff in it, like a lot of interactables in it as well. Knowing Sakurai's game design, there absolutely is secrets in there. I mean, I know the secret machines, which is one of the main things of City Challenge, isn't in here. But there's definitely got to be like little switches and whatnot that you can push. And look at that, I did marginally better than last time. I assume 40 to 50 is probably going to be like the average, because I don't know how I would do better. Sure, let's race in a circle, shall we? A lot of minigames, huh? I like to see them. And oh my god, delay's getting so bad. This is reminding me of the Deltarune streams. Those were a really rough for the internet. I think that's where I had my record for most delay. It was like 5 minutes behind. Okay, well, I am actually doing really well. There's only, I think, 3 people in this race. So I guess everyone gets to go on their own because there's 16 players. Which makes sense. I was kind of expecting us to vote on it. I assume if you're doing local multiplayer, that's what happens. Wouldn't make much sense otherwise. Oh, am I gonna lap someone? Or have they given up? Oh, they probably just don't know how to play yet. Okay, well that was a very strange game. I don't know what to make of it. I think I need to do the next demo on my own time, when I'm not trying to talk, and pay attention to the internet connection in order to determine if I like this game. But it does seem fun. Oh, there was 4 people in that race. Okay, that guy I lapped was just doing really bad. I need to... what was the... Oh yeah, the issue with Deltarune. So it turns out, I figured out what went wrong there. OBS updated, and it changed the server I was streaming to one that is about a quarter of the planet away from me. And I didn't know what was wrong. I was so certain that it was something wrong with my internet provider or something, because I live in basically the middle of nowhere. But no, it was just OBS decided to screw me over. I mean, it didn't really matter that much. Not many people came to that one. But you know, it was still very frustrating for me personally. Let's swap over to... Yeah, we have some time. Let's swap over to Splatoon. We have a little bit of time. And by that I mean about an hour. So let's do some matches. I expect to fully embarrass myself. I've not played this game in about a year. I'm most certainly not reaccustomed to the motion controls. And if I'm not ranked down automatically all the way to like C or something, I'm going to get my butt kicked by people in S rank. So now that I fixed... Here, let's see. If I refresh this, can I fix the delay? Okay, if I refresh now, the delay is going to go back. And hopefully it stabilizes a little bit. So before I get into this, let me adjust my setup a little bit. It's still very jank in order to get the Switch to stream. Give it a second. There it is. And my screen's still bleached. And we can't skip the dialogue, which means there was an update. Oh, of course there's an update. It's been a year. A new season was here. Yes, yes. I know. Much new equipment that I probably already have. New update. I can read about it on the website. Oh, new weapons. Oh, new weapons. What? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I suppose this is what happens when you don't play for a year. Oh, I should update the category. I should be a good streamer and use Twitch's built-in functions. Yes, I should do that. Where's that button? I need to swap my setup again. I suppose this is why people have two monitors. Here we are. Splatoon 3. Wonderful. There we go. Now it's going to take another few seconds for it to swap back to the other HDMI. And there we go. Okay. I hope it's connected. New Splat Dualies. Not Splat Dualies, Dually Squelchers. I probably won't use those because those look like trash. Oh, there are new Splat Dualies as well. That also looks pretty poor. You know, actually, all of these weapons look pretty poor. This Hydra Splatling might be good because it's bubble. What about these? What do we have here? Anything good about this? The Octo Brush could be nice. Blaster could be nice. That Splatana Stamper looks really annoying. Anything else? Oh, there's more. Oh, they released a lot more weapons since they left, huh? Jet Sculpture looks like a pain. That Splattershot Pro looks like a pain. Hopefully, thankfully not a lot of people used that last time I checked. Well, not the regular Splattershot Pro. Tri-Slosher looks good, actually. Oh, there's a ton of new stuff. Dang. I've been gone for a while. Anything here? No, nothing. None of this looks notable. I mean, I guess the mini Splatling, maybe. I could see that being useful. But definitely not for me. I would die too much to use those beacons. Tent could be useful there, but no one likes Tent. I mean, if they fixed it, it could be useful, but I don't think they'd fix it. They've been pretty adamant about not making Tent good, ever. But as far as I know, as soon as I get into a match, the meta is going to be completely changed. Because all the weapons are going to have tweaks that I didn't know about. That Splatana Wiper looks really good, actually. It looks really good, actually. I should get that as soon as possible. Oh, and that's all? Oh. They added new stages? Okay. Well, this is, needless to say, not what I expected. I mean, that's not a new stage, that's an old stage. Hey, look, there's a screen I thought they were going to show me immediately. Alright, can I skip this now? No, I can't. I don't even remember where I was last time I played this game. I was probably standing in the Splatoon 2 plaza. That's it for now. Thank you, Shiver, Fry, Big Man. Okay. Oh, no, I'm at the Splatoon 3 plaza. Oh, and my shirt's changed. Oh, I'm still in rank S. Okay, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. They've swapped my shirt. I don't even remember what I was wearing last time. I think I was wearing the sweater. Oh, and I was using the new weapon. Right. And my controller has input delay. That's odd. I was using a bunch of new equipment, right. Well, what equipment did I have saved last time? I had my, like, day one kit right here. Remember that? Uh, controller? Controller? Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. It's dead. Okay, give me about 5 seconds, please. Okay, a little bit more than 5 seconds later, we're playing Splatoon with Joy-Cons. Not what I was hoping for, but it's what we're doing. The stream's already been awkward enough. Why not make it a little bit more awkward? Oh, there's my tri-stringer kit. I'm not going to use that. I will get my butt kicked. I don't even remember what the benefit of the heavy edit is. Let me think. I think it kills faster, so you win the matchup against the other Splatlings. I'm not using the brush. Actually, you know what? The brush might be good. And the range blaster. Okay. Let's use the sweat. Let's make a new outfit. I don't really care about abilities right now. Actually, let's go buy your new weapons first, and then we can worry about the outfit. Because as much as I like customizing my outfit, I would like it to match my weapon. Oh. Oh no. So here's a fun little character for you, those of you who don't know. Sheldon. This little speed up button for his unskippable dialogue every time a new weapon comes out, it didn't exist originally. So you just had to mash through this. And now it's marginally better because we just sit through it instead. And he's going to be going at this for probably a minute and a half. Considering all those, announcements we just saw. Oh boy. This stream has been going very strange, hasn't it? You almost done, bud? No, we still got another couple pages. I just noticed there wasn't a well-string variant, was there, among the new weapons? Was well-string not popular? I don't even remember what I thought it would be. It's basically just an easier to use stringer. Like a tri-stringer. At least in my experience, I liked it. Though I suppose not many people like tri-stringer. Oh my god, Sheldon, shut up, my guy. Please. I'm trying to talk over you, and my ears are just filled with your talking. Talking over video game characters is admittedly one of my weak points here. I mean, obviously I just sort of shut up sometimes during the Nier streams, or the one Nier stream. But it's very reminiscent of one of the worst streams I ever did, which is the Portal stream. Oh, hey, look, he's done. Yeah, the Portal stream was one of the worst I've ever done. I have no tickets. Oh! Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I remember now. I spent all my tickets gambling last time I played, because I thought I was never going to play the game again. Oh. And I can't reverse it. Okay. No rainbow weapons for me. I just get to sit through Sheldon's dialogue all for nothing. Oh, curse my foolish nature. Why'd I do that? Gambling, of all things. Do we just leave it as is? This equipment's decent. It looks nice. I don't even remember if there's any pieces of headwear that I especially like. I like the coral wreath. But I usually just wore like the ear ring or something because it's subtle. Let's just go with this. Why not? And as for a weapon, it's been a long time. So let's pick something easy to use. No, it's not a bow. Because the bows are super hard to use. Oh, let's let's go back to the old days, back when Flings a Roller was everyone's favorite. And let's see if we can relearn how to play the game by throwing ourselves straight into a ranked match. At the very least, I remember the rules, so that shouldn't be an issue. The issue is going to be that everyone's going to be way more in practice than I am. I've joined a pool. Was I in a pool last time? Was I trying to play with people? Hold on, where's the button for that at? Where is it? Is it over here? I've forgotten everything about this game. No, it's not in there. Where the heck is it? Match menu. No, not in there. Ah, here it is. What pool was I in? Oh, I was in Siku pool. You know, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, guess out of that, because we need to join random matches. Anyway, now that I've gotten through all of that bit of me mumbling around, not really doing much, let's talk about this game, Splatoon. I haven't played it in a year. I've said that probably 4 or 5 times by now. But yeah, this is Turf War, paint the ground mode. We're not doing that. We're gonna throw ourselves straight into a ranked match. I do not remember the maps. I don't know the current meta. In fact, I don't even know what the current, like, the new kits are. So if I see someone, I'm not gonna, and I don't even remember what the old kits are. So I'm gonna get very much killed by grenades I did not expect. Oh, but it does feel good to be back. Doesn't feel good to hear that beeping in my ear from the queue. Oh, my locker. I can't look at my locker right now because I'm queued up. But the locker room is always fun. Wait, can I look at my locker? I can! What do I have in it? Oh, I had, you know, it actually looks very much like something I would make. Nice to see that I haven't changed much over the year. My little game consoles at the bottom, my Super Snail, my pancakes, and my Moai. I remember everyone used to have Moais in their locker. I assume if I looked at other people's lockers, they do. Because the Moai is one of the first things you get. But people were very creative with the lockers. I don't remember the button to throw the grenade. I think it's R. I'm just going off of muscle memory here. Hold on. What was my grenade? It was mine, actually. I don't have a grenade. Well, in that case, since we have mine, let's just throw it down right there. And try not to get killed by... Okay, well, I immediately swam into the Hydra. That's a Hydra. I thought that was a heavy edit, honestly. Those are equally as bad mistakes to make. What am I doing? What am I doing? Dying immediately again. It's safe to say that my spatial awareness is gone. I used to be able to do pretty well. If this was Splatoon 2, we would have lost immediately by now, because that game is much less forgiving with its rules. That is a Hydra set up on the tower. Yeah, and I tried to flank it, and it didn't work. It's a good thing we have quick respawn on this outfit, huh? By sheer coincidence, we have something good. I can't push with this weapon, I just realized. Also, the stream is laggy as hell, at least from my perspective. Maybe this was not a great idea, huh? Yeah, I don't... Okay, well, we lost. Good first game. You know, I didn't expect to win an S-rank match after a year of not playing. But I also didn't expect to immediately get crushed that badly. Should I play a more passive weapon and not the ambush predator that is a roller? That'd be a good idea considering I don't know the maps anymore. It certainly would. Anyway, my day's been going great, I must say. Stream looks fine to you? Okay, I guess it's just my end. My end famously never looks great. Hold on, let's change my equipment. Yeah, I had a very busy day today, but it is going great. One issue I usually have with these streams is that I'm very low energy. Now, that's not a bad thing. In fact, I'm a very low energy person in general. but I want to be more like I am like throughout the day. And the main issue is that I've already talked about everything I want to talk about, and I'm not one for rehashing conversations. So, recently I've not been changing anything about like the way I go about my day. But I've been, instead of just sitting around reading or whatever before stream starts, like I usually do, I've been trying to do, like, to get some exercise in. And I must say, it really helps me, like, just shake off the bit of drowsiness I build up. At the very least, I feel a lot more talkative today, even though I don't have a lot to talk about. Let's try another match. I think I can do these dualies. Dualies were almost my favorite one. These are admittedly a bit of an odder choice. The gimmick with these ones is that they have a really long range, like the squelchers, but when you roll, they have a shorter range with a much higher fire rate, which all dualies kind of have that roll mode for the increased accuracy, but this one's the taken to the extreme. Obviously that doesn't mean much since I'm not giving anything to compare it to. I think this should work a lot better because I'm used to long-range weapons and the ability to dodge roll. Can I look in other people's lockers while we're waiting? Or can I only look at mine? Oh, I can't look in others. Okay. Oh, never mind. Match just started. I guess we can look at them next time. It's fine. I want to see how many people are rocking the classic locker fit. You know, stuff like Moai with gun. I'm gonna say that was a real shock for me the first time I saw it. It wasn't just a normal Moai with a gun pointed at the player. It was a Moai executing a little guy made of stickers. Quite crazy when you think about it, or when you see it. Either way. Anyways, that's 3 weapons on the enemy team that have a very long range. I do outrange 2 of them. My bad habit of only checking the enemy's loadout after I died is kicking in. Oh, and my poor accuracy as well. I should have had that kill there, but I let them get away. Oh, super jumping. I forgot about that. I mean, I don't need it because this map's, we're not pushing forward much. Yeah, I can just jump to my allies. You know, let's see. Yeah, my team has an inkjet, so I should be able to push forward fine. Hit the floor a little bit. Ooh, okay, and the roller got me. I need to look after that. I keep looking for the long range guys because they're the ones who are gonna really mess me up. Well, this roller is actually killing me more than anything. And don't roll into that. Roll away from it like that. Good, good. Okay, my sense is coming back to me. I just need the accuracy to follow. Okay, I'm analyzing my own playstyle here. And I'm coming to the same conclusion that I came to back when I used to play this game consistently, which is that the short-range dualies suit me better, because trying to compete with the other long-range weapons is not ideal. Not just for my playstyle, but also for dualies in general. Because even though this is I think the longest range dualies, I think actually squelchers probably are a little bit bigger. But even though it's a very long-range weapon, it's still dwarfed by the Explosher and the, what is it? The Hydra on the enemy team. Oh, I got a kill though. Oh! Oh, when I can only roll once with this weapon. That was the gimmick. That was the drawback, I mean. The drawback is that the guy has a really good roll from an offensive standpoint, but it can only be done once consecutively. Oh, that's my guy. Okay, let's just stay down here for a second. Okay, got away from that. That's nice. And I got another kill. Wonderful. It's coming back to me. Okay, oh, there's someone in there. I just heard a hit sound. There they are. Got the assist. Oh, that's the 52. They haven't actually been much of an issue for me so far. Okay, okay. Oh, I got the kill with that splat bomb. That's not a splat bomb, that's a burst bomb, sorry. Okay, team's pushing. Love to see it. Always do. Oh, I cannot... Oh, I got the kill in the 52. Okay, that's a big deal, kind of, because 52 kills in 2 shots. Deals 52 damage, hence the name. So getting the kill as a dualies is always the cause for celebration. Oh, that roller should have been mine. Okay, and then the one roll killed me. Okay. I'm really getting back into this. I didn't expect to fall back in the line so quickly, I must say. Oh, that Hydra had a terrible aim. I guess S rank was never exactly the peak of skill. It was always X rank, which is why I stayed out of it. Oh. But it's nice to see that my grimaces of pain still come through whenever I get killed. You know, in my speech, I mean. It seems like some habits never go away. That's a strange thing to say, isn't it? Not that phrase, it's just like me saying it in this context. Oh, look at that, they wasted 2 abilities. You... Oh, I'm gonna die here. The X-Box didn't get me. Yep, there it is. Oh, it was a carbon roller, he stole it. He really didn't need to. We can win this. Oh, no, we just lost the lead. Okay, I got the carbon. Oh, I got the Hydra. And then they took the... Okay, they won. You know, that's fine, that's fine. I'm getting back into it. I think Squelchers would be better, so I can roll twice. But otherwise, I think I'm getting really back into this. I might be playing this on my own time. I don't remember why I stopped playing. I think I just stopped playing because I needed to move on to other stuff. Because I was playing too much. And, you know, Final Fest was a good excuse to stop. Okay, that was a good game. Good game. Let's see, what else? What other options that I use other than dualies? I mean, I know I use the really high skill options a lot, like the bows. Which, once again, I'm not doing that. Oh, I use 96 a lot. I really like the 96, actually. It's really ink heavy. Let's give it a run, shall we? Also, before we go in, I want to look at the blockers. I want to see how people have changed it, or how they've kept it the same. Okay, this person just finished story mode, it looks like. This person just likes the yellow. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Just started the game. Just started the game. Just started the game. Oh. Has this person been around for a while and they just don't mess with their locker much? Or have they brought back the old decorations? I can't tell. Standard stuff. I like the green theme here. You know, I'm surprised we've gotten almost all the way through this first wall. And we've not seen a Moai yet. Like, okay, they must have brought back the old decorations. Actually, not necessarily. This guy has a gold banner. You know, this guy just started the game, but he did make something very creative using the early game stuff, like the decorations. Like, you know, with the color scheme. Because you don't get a lot at the beginning. Ooh, look at this guy. This guy's a... he's been around for a while. You know, I actually don't have the orange, not the gold, the gold medal for those ones. I think I have silver and bronze for those ones. No decorations. Basically no decorations. Oh, actually no, you're just very proud of your tower control. I always forget that you can put photographs in here. Oh, look at this guy. This guy did a lot. Also, it's hilarious seeing how big they made that first statue at the bottom. I put it in my locker whenever I first got it, but it's so absurdly huge. I'm glad they scaled it down for the other ones. This is definitely a side order locker. Empty. Are we getting to get through without seeing any Moais with guns? Look at that! People have changed. No Moais with guns. Huh. There used to always be one of those. Then again, there always used to be an Among Us in the lobby. But I guess things change. Also, I love the side order decorations. The little skeleton fish at the bottom. I never bothered getting them all myself. That's the one thing I didn't like 100% complete before I finished the game. Or stopped playing it. Because it was really just a huge pain to do that. Because the way you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to do the DLC, which is a roguelike. And you're supposed to accumulate the... what's it called? The permanent currency by beating runs. But I just was too good. And I beat the entire thing before I accumulated enough money to buy all the rewards. So I just didn't buy them all. A shame. Because it really does show off the one flaw that stands out in the DLC, which is that there simply is not enough of it. I really wish there was more, because it was really, really fun. But by the time you go through your like third successful run, you've seen pretty much everything it has to offer. Because the amount of, even though the levels you get are random, the levels themselves are all predetermined, and you very, very rarely get negative like modifiers. And even when you do, they're usually not that bad, so it really just became a drag at the end. A real shame. I really, really liked the DLC for the second game. Everyone did. That's why it comes for free with the online services. Because it's just that good. Do I have... okay, I don't have that ability. It's taking a while to matchmake. I mean, I guess it always did. Oh. I think the record I got before I actually got into a match, excluding times when it just timed out, it was like 400 or so seconds. That was really rough. Like, not that, but like that whole era, I guess, of poor connectivity. Splatoon's always in an era of poor connectivity. Oh, booyah. Oh, there's the button for it. But it was really, really bad for a while. Okay, don't stand in that. I don't want them to see me. I mean, it doesn't matter if they see me, but I'm going to stand out right in the front. Oh, okay, what's that weapon? They kill me. Oh, the guy on the side killed me. What does this S-scope do? It has a long range unless you jump, in which case it has a short range with a big AoE. Right. Okay, I got killed there. Luckily, this weapon also kills in 2 hits, just like the 52, which is its like weaker form. Come on, Bamboozler. Oh, okay. Grenade got me. Oh, you know, I realized this song. This is one of the ones that was added in this game. It's really quite... the music in this game is really, really good. Actually, I guess it's kind of not divisive, I guess it would be the word. Because, you know, the lyrics are gibberish. Oh, it ran out right at the last second. But at the very least, I like it. Gotcha. Now, I'm not going to stand up there. I see you have a brush. And there's also a blaster right there. Both really good at killing on the tower. Okay, I'm gonna head back up a second. Slow that down. I'm gonna heal for a second. Oh, what's that? Is that the nozzle nose? IH3 nozzle nose. I remember that being has been one of the worst weapons. Oh, and he fell off the map. Maybe it's just their user issues. Who knows? I mean, I don't know what would possess someone to use that thing. It's not good. At all. Where did the tower go? Oh, they're running away with it. And I'm stuck in the ink that I can't spray them. Yep, gotcha. I don't think I have very high object damage. I can't get up there. You know, that is a really useful way to stop them from getting onto the tower. Go away, go away, go away. Okay, I think they might win here. Because none of my teammates are here. Very unfortunate. You know, I think I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I can go into a series match. I think we can do one series, because that'll take a while to do. And then we'll end stream. Short stream, I know. I've been doing a lot of short streams recently. But that is in part just because I've been just having a lot of issues with stream. Hopefully those turn around, because I have... I mean, how to say? Like, the immediate future is pretty set for what we're doing. You know, just... This is a bit of a weird one. But just Silksong and Nier in the near future. And then once we finish one or both, we'll move on to the next Ace Attorney game. And, you know, I was actually thinking about that Ace Attorney game we played. Investigations. And about why it took so long to do it. I came to the conclusion that it's not that good. I was wondering why it's not that good. I wanted to put it into words, but I didn't want to like re-watch myself play it. So I looked up what other people were saying about it, and they put it into words very nicely. It was there was two issues really that I really resonated with. First is that final chapter was horrible. Ace Attorney games are kind of known for having awesome final chapters, even if the rest of the game is bad. It was kind of the opposite in this case. Well, not even the opposite, because the game was not that great. And the finale was really bad. You know, with them arguing about extraterritorial rights, like children, for 30 minutes to an hour. It really should not have taken that long. It makes me upset even now. I was trying to justify it at the time, if you might remember. But no, it was not good. And the other part was that the plot was trying to connect all the cases together, but it wasn't like actively connecting them. It was sort of a very weak connection. They made the game feel like it had very little overall plot. Because the, what's it called? The whole smuggling ring just isn't very interesting. Did that guy just get a triple kill on us after we... Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, and he just got the first checkpoint. See, that's why they changed it. This game mode in this game from Splatoon 2. Added those checkpoints. Because if this is Splatoon 2, he would have just won there. I can't progress through there. Yeah. Oh, get a one hit on him, guy. Okay, there's a wipeout. I would like to hit this. I'm quite good at using this. Or at least I'd like to think so. Thank you, teammate. Protect me from the sniper. Okay, there we go. Oh, a second wipeout. Okay. Are we gonna win by knockout on our... right now? Team technique. Oh, we got so close. We got so close. I stopped talking there. I always forget that you move so slow that you can't really do the roll back. Yeah, booyah. I'm gonna put that wall down just to annoy them in case someone tries to come that way. Oh, they're coming this way. Curse my weapon's poor accuracy, my own poor aim. Why did I say curse? I don't say that. That's weird. I'm like a cartoon villain. Splatoon just makes me say weird stuff. It makes everyone say weird stuff. It has an oddly competitive vibe to it. I mean, not odd, it's a shooter. But people like myself, get very worked up over the funny little squid game. It seems to be a trend. Anyway, we almost lost the lead there. It would have been rather terrible. Let's set that auto bomb off. Another wall, please. Okay, we traded. That's fine because I put the wall up. Oh, fantastic. We got a reset. We didn't have to kill ourselves. I'm going to paint this so that they can't just zoom through. We have 2 of our 3 teammates over there. Stingray on me. And that's not Stingray, that's Killer Whale. I always forget the name with these abilities because some of them are very similar. But Stingray's not even in this game. I mean, I guess that's why the new Killer Whale exists, because they removed Stingray. Stingray was so annoying though. It was a big laser that just pierced through everything. And it was manually aimed, so you can imagine it got very upsetting very quick. Anyway, there's one guy dead. Sometimes you just gotta sit here with the Rainmaker and kill stuff and not swim into grenades like I just did. It's so interesting that the grenade is such a good Rainmaker killer. I think it's just because your turn speed is so low. I mean, I don't think, I know that's why. But it's something that I always forget about. Oh, I almost had him. Oh, I mean, I said I almost had him, but I hit him once. To be fair, I do need to only hit him twice, but my point still stands. I almost had him. Got him. And I put a wall up. And that doesn't actually matter because his teammates aren't here. But it makes me feel good. I did not need to super jump there. That just put me to unnecessary risk. What if we just stand here for 37 seconds? Guys, how about that? Have you considered that? I mean, that would be kind of lame, but it would work. Also, you can't move backwards with the Rainmaker, because you will blow up if you do. Or if you'll blow up if you do enough. Oh, we might lose now. But you have a little timer on you when you pick the thing up, and if it runs out, you blow up. And if you walk backwards, it counts down faster. There we go. Go down the walls. We need to delay into overtime and then kill him. Got him. Okay. First series game is a win. I think I did pretty good. The medals at the end will make me feel happy, even though I know they don't matter much. Whew, that was a close one. I feel like I was holding my breath and talking at the same time the whole time. Really reminds me of why I love this game, hey? You know, Splatoon, not Splatoon, Nintendo is actually working on, what is it, a new Splatoon project? Called like Splatoon Raiders or something? First one of the day. Oh, that's the first match I've won. I didn't even realize that. They haven't said much about it. But I am interested in it. I mean, I don't know what it is at all, but it's Splatoon. I like Splatoon. Oh. I should not play competitive games. I get very worked up over them. I'm going to keep playing this one, obviously, because I'm already very into it, and I have been since the first game. But this is probably the only shooter I could ever do. Not from a mechanical standpoint. I mean, this one's probably among the most mechanically challenging because of the motion controls. But these matches are 5 minutes long and I start sweating. And I mean that literally too. I used to just walk outside or just open the door whenever I got heated playing games. I don't really have that option right now. I mean, I guess I technically do, but it would take a lot longer to do. Which, in essence, would be better, because taking a walk calms you down. Oh, this map, I always forget. Here's a wall, my friend. Take it. Use it. Oh, I tried to suicide into them. It didn't quite work, and now they have advantage. I'm not gonna super jump to you, you're gonna get killed. Got you. You're already on 1 HP, dude. You can't, or not 1 HP, but you're on a half HP. You can't jump for that. Can we put that down to annoy people? Because that's probably gonna make them hesitate. I don't know if they know that they can jump there or not. There we go. Oh, here's another one of the new songs that's playing right now. Going Once is very underrated. Yeah, it definitely is. I just killed myself in game. Especially when all the neighborhood cats love you. Oh, I wish I lived somewhere that had cats around. Unfortunately, if I see a cat outside, it's probably about to try and kill me. Or maul me. One of the two. Not to mention they're very antisocial. Because they are all wild. And of non-domesticated species. But the joy of cats is not lost on me. I used to have 2 when I was younger. You know, I realize now that there's actually not animals at all that would be happy to see me here. All of them would try to eat me, or kill me, or both. I differentiate the two, because some of them eat meat like humans, and some of them don't. I'm not jumping into those two. Oh, one of them disconnected. Oh, you know what? At least if we lose, it does not count as a loss now. That is the one benefit this game has. Let's get rid of this. I don't care if I die. I want to get rid of the bubble. Oh, nice! I destroyed the bubble, and I got a double kill. Love when that happens. You know, I'll jump to this guy. I don't think they're going to kill me. Wonderful. Okay, and they got me with the splat bombs. These guys are very coordinated in their bomb throwing. You live somewhere without proper dangerous animals. The worst you have is tick due to illness. You die quickly from trying to pet a mountain lion. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not even talking about mountain lions, though I guess that is kind of an issue. Not really, actually. No. The only like wild cat here is lynx. I guess there would be mountain lions if I went a little bit further south, but I'd have to go through or over the mountain to do that. And I suppose, you know, there might be I don't think there's mountain lions on those ones. You gotta go to the mountains further south of those ones. There's a bomb behind me. I should back off because someone's trying to super jump to me and I don't want them to die. Oh, they didn't. They changed their mind. Okay. I backed off for them, and they changed their mind. Frustrating. But it's fine. We're a team of 3, just trying to make it work. Okay, know that. It's not going to do much, but it might draw attention. Oh, it did so wonderfully. Give me this. There's someone behind me. I had to push. I have to push or I will die. Okay. Well, I didn't have much choice there. Very unfortunate. Who's this? Oh, it's the T-Tech, the pink weapon. That's the guy who keeps harassing me with the bombs. That makes sense. I mean, that's the reason why people use that weapon. Oh, this weapon's poor accuracy is going to cost us the game. Oh, it has such a big reticle. The reticle's so massive. I just missed on it point blank. Okay. Well, it didn't count as a loss. It's fine. Let's mix up the weapon a bit. Because I don't actually care about gaining rank right now. I'm more than willing to go into the negatives. So let's try something new. I've been using this for like 3 rounds in a row. And you know, on that note, I just realized I don't actually have... Obviously I don't have. There are no ticks here. We have mosquitoes instead, which... I mean, I've experienced areas with ticks before. I think the mosquitoes are probably definitely worse. Yeah, pause series. I'm not making any competition, that's my opinion. They're like ticks that fly. I suppose most people have encountered them at least once in their life. As they live most places, actually. Let's see what the weapon class... Let's try a new weapon class. One that I haven't used this stream. Not using the snipers. That would be a poor idea. I'll try the buckets. I love the buckets in Splatoon 2. I don't really know what changed to maybe stop. You can try the blaster. Blaster's a weird one, but I always love it. That's why I have one of them at 4-star. I want to do the bow so bad. Okay, we're doing the bow. Mosquitoes and ticks. Oh, yeah. At the very least, we have... I don't actually know what they're called. But here they're called mosquito hawks. They look like bigger mosquitoes and they eat... But they don't actually suck blood, they just eat mosquitoes. I've never used the replica, have I? We'll use this, why not? It looks cool. And it's also functionally identical. So this is a weird weapon. So, it technically can one-shot. Oh, can I get it? There we go. If you land all 3 shots, it kills in 1 shot. However, more likely, you'll do that, where you get 95 damage because you hit someone, it inks their feet so they can't escape, they hit with a blast. So it's very much a supporting weapon, especially because the benefit of this over a sniper is that it can shoot over stuff. And this being the default one, the only one that came out, that was out when the game came out, it has a Toxic Mist to slow people, and the Killer Whale to hit people through walls. It's very strange. When it came out, it was very, very, very bad. Because whenever you shot like this, it wouldn't actually paint in front of you. So you'd have to walk around like this in order to paint anything. It meant your mobility and awareness of your situational awareness was just tanked by using this thing. But I was a day one believer. I started using it then. And I'm proud to say that I was, up until a year ago, half decent with this weapon. Which is better than most people, because as you can see from the fact that I am not getting kills, it is very hard to use. Hey, I got a kill there. Yeah, but the main issue comes from the fact that the player, especially at the top, is just ever so slightly too skinny. So they aim at their feet, kind of. It's kind of hard to do when you're trying to aim in an arc. It's very satisfying though when you get the one shot kill. It has this little snap sound effect and a white glow. I love that. It's the reason I actually decided to not main, but secondary this weapon when the game came out. You swear you've heard the beeping from that weapon before? This weapon's not beeping. That was the what was it called? That's the little ping that plays because the match is loading. If you hear the sound effect from this weapon, though, I don't know where you would have heard it from. Because I don't see why it would be from anywhere else. I don't think it's a public domain thing. Okay, I need to back off. I'm not popping it on my own, and someone's trying to super jump to me. Just throw that up there to slow them down. Luckily, I have good object damage, so I can take out that pretty quickly. There we go. That little idiot stood right in my stuff. Killer whale time. Let's heal up a bit. Oh. Oh, they got me. Okay, I got the assist there at least. I mean, I didn't really do much. I just threw down the Toxic Mist, which got me the assist. And that still helps. Let's see. Where do those guys go? There he is. Got him. That's a huge surprise. You don't usually get close range kills like that with the Rainmaker. That's kind of the whole point, that it's helpless at close range, but really, really oppressive at long range. Let's see if this kills me. Oh, no one's spawn camping me? Okay. Nope, he is. My teammate saved me. Okay. Sounds like the same sound from FNAF since it's sister location. I don't know the sound effects from that game, so I could not tell you one way or the other. I've never been especially into the Five Nights at Freddy's games, though I certainly did play the first few when they came out, being as cheap as they were. Oh, there's an E-leader on the enemy team. I want to harass them, considering I am a sniper. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though, because they are the superior one. In fact, they are the most oppressive and at times toxic weapon in the game. Like, you see this little that little hanging board there in front of that circular platform? That exists solely because of the E-leader. And every map almost has something like that. One of the most famous examples is that there's this big car on a stick on the Junkyard map. That was not there when the game came out. They had to add that because the E-leader just has such a long range that it's absurd. Anyway, got him. Funny little things that the Tri-Stringer has almost the same range as the E-leader at max whenever you're using it at max distance. Yep, there we go. I just kind of popped off. I did lose the Rainmaker immediately, but I did get, at the very least, get to demonstrate why I love this weapon. Yeah, that's why I didn't jump to him. That idiot thought he could make it on his own. Ooh, we got a team wipe. I didn't even help with that. I assume my teammate just killed themselves to accomplish that. Or maybe they got a really, really lucky grenade. Hard to say. Anyway. Yep, E-leader, you missed. I could tell you're not a great shot from the way you interacted with me earlier. Okay, and then, what's that? Is that Sploosh? That's Sploosh. It came up on me. Sploosh is a fun weapon. I like using that. The little ambush guy. We are winning, so we technically just have to play defense right now. Oh, that stamp, though. It got us. Oh, and we lost the lead. We might just lose here. Straight up. No, we lived. Oh, and you know, I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do, just narrating my own gameplay. I need to pick this up where we lose. Okay, guys, we need to lock in. Because if I die now, we lose immediately. That E-leader, guys, I need you to deal with it. I need you guys to deal with that. Okay. Well, you know, it's fine. I'm not going to blame my team on that. That was a very even match. And I can't expect them to clutch it out at the end, just because we need it. I always try to do that at the end of my matches, not blame my teammates. Because blaming your teammates in this game is very, very, very easy to do, because it requires a lot of teamwork to do, but you also have no voice chat. So you just have to try and not assume that everyone's an idiot, which is very, very hard to do, as it turns out. Oh, hey, multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. So this is a controversial feature of Splatoon games. You don't get to choose what maps you're playing on. You might have noticed that already, because it's just randomly choosing, but it's not just randomly choosing, it's randomly choosing between two. And those two that are available alternate every hour. And the game modes also alternate every hour. Not every hour, every 2 hours. So we're now changing from tower control to clam blitz. Oh wait, no, from splat to splat zones, actually. I'm I'll use the bow on Splat Zones. Sure, let's do that. I would not do it on Clam Blitz. That would be a terrible idea, because Clam Blitz is the mobility mode. You gotta move fast for that one. Or at the very least, you gotta move at a reasonable pace, and this cannot move at a reasonable pace. Also, here's a fun thing. There's a big bent switch in this room that acts as the monitor, and it actually shows you what stages and stuff are available. There's all sorts of cool stuff just hidden around in this game. Like this machine here, no one actually uses it. It's more done in reference to the other games. But you go in here to activate your little multiplayer menu. You can just do it outside of it as well. But it's a big coffee machine. And up here, you can see these little machines are how you could are all showing off the little mini game you can play. I'm not going to do it because it kind of sucks. But you couldn't actually use these when the game first came out. They had to add that later. So I guess that's not really a cool thing, but it's just the whole upper area is neat because they didn't need to include it. But out and about in the city, there's all sorts of little spots you can run around and look at stuff in. I really, really enjoy it. Because I just really love how they designed the overworld map in this game in general. It feels a lot more alive than the other ones. Okay, Splat Zone, which is just a fancy way of saying point control. Oh, I don't think I've played Splat Zones on this particular map in a long time. I'm on ground level. Did they add that pole to the middle? That was not there before. I said that I haven't played this in a long time, because I felt like I didn't remember this map. No, that pole in the middle was not there. I guarantee it. They added that. They must have added that shortly after I stopped playing. Because they were going through and adding a bunch of like anti-sniper stuff around that time. And that is anti-sniper architecture if I've ever seen it. Okay, got the assist there. Oh man, I tried to go for the kill there. It didn't quite work because I keep treating this weapon like it's a mid-range, which it's not. I just need to sit in the back and do my own thing because I am technically the longest range weapon in the match right now. I'm probably not going to get that guy. He's moving too fast. I'm going to sit here and... Oh, my teammate has stealth jump, so it's fine, actually. Gotcha. Hey, no, get out of here. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. What do I do to counter this? Obviously, I can just kill all the other snipers when he goes for me. But he doesn't seem to be a especially great shot. But I don't really know what to do with this new pole, because that pole is frustratingly good at countering the bow. It wasn't added to counter the bow, was it? There's no way. Okay, I fell. Booyah. What was the button for that? There it is. Okay, I need to get back up to high ground, and then into the back. I just sort of panicked there. I got the assist there, which is exactly what I was hoping for. There's someone sort of just lurking down there with the... what is that, like an arrow spray? I think so. Got you. Got you. Yeah, that's the arrow spray who keeps trying to get me. I don't think they realize that their weapon's not long enough range for that. And so it's kind of annoying more than anything. Okay, laser's done. You know, I'll just keep harassing this guy. I don't care that the other guys have control. I just want to mess with that guy a bit more. Ooh, spawn kill? Oh, wait, no, it's too far away. Actually, you know, I probably could have gotten that if I was a bit more committed to it. For the short range kill, you don't get those much with this weapon. I mean, that's what the smaller version of it is for. Oh, and the sniper finally got me. Good on him. He was probably very mad at me. Oh, he's using the scope, too. How did he miss me with the scope? I suppose I should note, that's one of the notable things about this, is that the traditional snipers in this game, you can choose between having the scoped and unscoped versions. It doesn't really matter too much because every sniper in this game has a laser sight and a very small reticle. But it is quite notable. And the only disadvantage to having the scope, other than being scoped in when you're aiming, is that you can't hold your charge for ambushes. Which isn't really that big of an issue, in my experience. Obviously don't play sniper much, or I don't play traditional sniper much. I play this one, because I'm quite good at it. Well, we might win by knockout here. Oh, nope, never mind. We can't win by knockout. We got a penalty on us. Oh, I did win. So good game. Booyah. Ah, man, I forgot all the splatoon slang. I mean, I remember, I just don't use it. I mean, I never really did. But it was sort of like in my mind. And if this game had voice chat, it most certainly would be in my actual vocabulary. Good match, though. I don't think that pole in the middle did much to stop me after I got over the initial shock of it existing. I wonder what other maps got anti-sniper features. Hopefully, Scorched Gorge did. That one was always an absolute nightmare. You didn't even need to be a sniper on that map to be a menace. You just had to be a reasonably long-ranged weapon. Or the longest range weapon in the match. Either way, you would absolutely ruin everyone's day. Oh man, I hate Scorched Gorge. Is it in this cycle right now? It's not. Is it in the cycle for the other game modes? Where's the other game modes at? I don't think I can see it in there. Can I see it up on the board? No, that's the current. That's where I'm on right now. Well, you know, we don't have to worry about it because it's not in our current rotation, so we won't worry about it. I do find it crazy though that that's probably one of the best maps we got. Not like not best, but like best maps we got in this game that utilize that little squid jump there, where you can just surge up the wall. Because there's not a lot of vertical positions like that where you want to use it. I think there's maybe one other new map where you want to use it. Even then, it's not especially great compared to just climbing up normally. Because it's only a little bit faster. Sometimes it's actually slower, depending on your kit. And the armor you get at the top is not nearly enough to justify exposing yourself to the enemy. A real shame, because it's a really, really fun mechanic. And they do it, like they make fantastic use of it in the story mode, at least in the bonus stage, the secret stage, after Alterna, that's what it's called. Oh, but yeah, that is definitely one of the strengths of these games. The single player campaigns are awesome. Not the first game. The first game is very, very mediocre. But it's on a defunct system that doesn't have internet connection anymore, so... Or not an official one, I think. So it doesn't really matter. Man, this is taking a while. Anyway, you guys like my character. I like it. I'm quite proud of this little creature. I tried to make them a bit unique. Compared to my previous ones, which ended up being very similar to what everyone else made in terms of physical attributes, not outfit. Because I ended up using a bunch of new physical attributes instead of old ones. But I like them. My little octopus. Also, I have a ton of outfits for them. I should probably change outfit, just for fun. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll reset the matchmaking as well. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, we could use the classic bow. outfit that I go around with. That one's too similar to one I was just using. Last ditch effort. You know, actually, this would be pretty decent on this build. Let's do this. And then we can go back to the bow. I want to keep using that. Here it is. Here's my little... You don't really do much with customization in the games. And orange is your favorite color? Oh yeah, well... In this game, they heavily encourage customization. Because... you might have noticed those little abilities tied to my equipment. Every equipment has its own abilities. And even though most of them don't matter that much, you still have to mix and match them a bit. So, going to the shops and buying a bunch of clothing can actually help you. Also, orange, I don't believe this is actually the color I'm stuck with right now. I think it's just random every match. Because there is a color lock option that locks you into yellow and blue, or whatever color you currently have equipped, for the sake of color blindness. But I think right now I'm just orange because I was orange in the last match. I'll probably be like purple or something in the next match, because there's a whole bunch of color combinations that they have possible. It's not random though, because they always choose colors that look good together. Which is interesting, because they introduced, partway through this game's not life cycle, but like their main update cycle, they introduced a new ultimate ability, which makes the opponent's team go colorblind. And it was very, very controversial, because not only is just, you know, making someone colorblind in the color game kind of unfair to colorblind people, but it also didn't work with all the colors equally. Some of them were definitely harder to see than others. And so you'd have some matches where turning them colorblind made it impossible to determine who was who, and some where it didn't do anything at all. Anyway, there's one guy. The X-Splasher was very annoying. They always are, and that's the whole point of the weapon. Anyway, we have two bows on our team, so we need to be careful. How are we going to push with two bows? I mean, I guess the other two weapons we have are really good at pushing. Oh, let me get rid of that. You know, I'm going to use this to find them. Where are you? Oh, well, there he is. He just immediately got me. Oh, he has a lot of swim speed up. That's why he's moving so fast. I thought he was using a carbon roller for a second. Oh, hey, look, there's the color blindness ability I was talking about. The big wall. If the enemy touches it, they take a little bit of damage and go colorblind. They tweaked it a little bit. Because originally it didn't just make you go colorblind, it also added a distortion effect to your audio, and a lot of people were really not okay with that because it gave them like horrible motion sickness. As you can imagine, this game already gives a lot of people motion sickness. Yeah, I imagine the colorblind in this ability is a lot better now. Or, as I said, I hope so. I'm not going to touch it, obviously, because I'm a sniper. There's no reason for me to go over there. Oh man, that E-liter got... Not the E-liter, the bucket got away from me. I may not be getting a lot of kills, but I am certainly being impressive. Which is the whole purpose of my weapon. I'm going to get killed by the rain if I stay in there. Okay, we're in control. Now, we're probably not going to stay in control for too long because their team has a lot of painting power compared to ours. So unless our aerospray jumps down into the pit for some reason, we're gonna... Yep, there it is. Lost control. Well, look, our team also has a colorblind screen. First time they've survived long enough to use it, I suppose. Or I just didn't notice it before. Oh man, every time I use my ability, I die. I mean, I get first of all, I got the kill, but I think it's just because I get too fixated on making it work. That's not especially easy to aim for an auto-aim weapon. Oh, there's the roller. He tried to get me. Jump off the edge instead. Always nice to see that. And that's kind of what this map is all about. It's getting people to jump into the middle, because it's almost impossible to recover alive. That's not where I wanted to put that ink. There we go. That should hold them off for a second. Come on, team. You can do better than that. Oh, that splash is gonna kill me. Okay, it got me. I think we might lose this series because if we lose this, then we're gonna be only doing one more until we lose. Not one more until we lose. If we lose one more, then that's it. I don't think I can really carry my team to victory using the bow, and I have no intention of swapping off of it, because I'm not doing great. I enjoy it far too much for that. In fact, losing with the bow is one of my greatest joys in this game. Ah, got stuck in the ink. Okay, I want to play a bit more aggressively now with the painting to make sure that we actually come out on top. Oh, I fell for it. I fell for the... Yeah, that's my bad. So that little thing I shot at the end, that was a fake super jump called a super jump. Famously, it is bad at making people fall for it, and it mostly serves to put a bunch of paint on the enemy's area. I actually fell for it there. That's annoying. But then again, I suppose snipers were always the most vulnerable to it. There we go. If we lose one more time, that's the end of it. Let's change our outfit one more time, since this could be our last match. What other outfits did I have saved? Let's use this one. It's built for a ranged weapon already, so we might as well. Well, actually, it's kind of built for a melee one because it has quick respawn, but we could probably use quick respawn. I mean, we're not actually dying all that much, which is to be expected because we're using a sniper, basically. And not a conventional sniper, but a sniper nonetheless. I need to always find it funny how much hate the actual snipers get. They're called chargers in this game. But those players are despised. I suppose that's the case for a lot of shooters. But it's especially so here in Splatoon because this is a very short-range, close-paced fight where people die in 4 hits or less, usually. We're saying a lot because these weapons have very high fire rates. So whenever you throw someone with a laser pointer out that kills you, people tend to get very upset. And it does not help that this game had map design that heavily favored snipers. Hence that poll that I was freaking out about. They were doing stuff like that all the time. I think one of my favorite additions was the Wahoo World poll. That's what everyone calls it anyways, because it's a poll in the middle of the map called Wahoo World. And that's especially notable because the middle of that map is just a little circle with walls around it that the snipers like to stand on. It's a very small circle too, but that little itty-bitty pole did a lot for making that map playable. And it was playable before, it's just that on splat zones where you're trying to control that little tiny circle, it was very rough. Anyway, that opponent's team is the worst. 3 super long range weapons and a slosher. I think our team might kind of come on top in this one, but I wouldn't say anything too soon. Oh, I fell. They would do, I will say, have a lot of painting ability. Oh, that Hydra up on balcony. It's a bit of a pain. I couldn't go up onto the middle because of that. Oh, and I'm dead now. That's my bad. I swam right in front of it after while actively complaining about it. They always have been sort of my weakness. Because I never give any of the Splatlings the respect they deserve. And that's the one that you need to watch out for the most. Because it just sits there and it wins every fight. Ooh, I got one of them. In fact, I got the other bow. That's nice. Would have liked to get this stupid bucket. Oh, there you go, got him. The traditional way. And there's the sploosh beneath me. There it is. Probably turn around and deal with it. Yep, okay, it got me. I just tried to ignore it, thinking that my teammate would get it. And the moment I decided to turn around, they died, and then threw the hammer at me. We might win by knockout here, though. Might. Might's a big might. Yep. That means we need to keep it. There we go. Hey, look at that. We won by knockout. Oh, man. Love it when a match goes quick like that. Really do. Really do. Now we need to win 2 matches in a row. And we'll call a series a victory. I don't even remember how many wins you need to get in a series in order to go positive at S rank. I think you need to get 3 with all gold, or 4 with mostly gold. Either way, if you don't go 5 wins, you won't get a lot. Also, oh, fun fact. Oh, wait. Oh, I got a Sheldon license. I can get a new weapon. Oh, I wasn't going to swap off the bow, but if they're going to give me a new weapon, I would love to do that. Hey, Sheldon. You don't get to talk my ear off this time. Look at all these new toys. Let's see, what do we want to take? That new splatter shot looks really nice. Burst Bomb and Kraken? That's a terrible, terrible bow. That's a really good Splatana. I'd say really good, actually. That's a good dualies, but I hate the Fizzy Bomb. Because you need use the motion controls to use it. I mean, you don't need to, but it's optimal. No reflex, no sniper. I'm not using those. I think we might go for that Splatana we saw earlier. I'm absolutely going to get crushed if I go for it. We could do the boring option and choose the Splatshot Pro. Has a very standard kit with missiles. Okay, we're gonna go for that Splatana, and we're gonna lose horribly with it. That's what I've decided. Yes, please. I would like to equip it immediately. I don't even remember if this equipment I have on benefits a melee weapon at all. I mean, I think it had quick respawn, didn't it? Let me see. Oh yeah, that's fine actually. All right, let's go lose a match, shall we? It'll be a miracle if I win this. But hey, we don't need to win in order to end off, do we? I am perfectly satisfied ending on a loss. Now the reason I wanted to choose this weapon is because it has this little thing called a curling bomb. It's a curling iron and you chase behind it. And then you can just pop up because this is the ambush weapon. Oh, your cat learned how to close her curtains? Like, it actually learned how? Like, not like, that's not what I meant to say. Like, is it intentionally closing the curtain? Like, as a toy? That's what I meant to say. If so, that's quite entertaining, although I would imagine it's annoying and can cause for concern if it's damaging the curtain. I don't really have to worry about that, though. I don't have curtains in this room. Though it certainly would be, because because in rooms that have curtains, I very much need to be able to control if they're open or closed. She's doing a protest of being locked inside. Every time you roll it, she puts it back up, back down. I love it when animals are smart enough to inflict their spite and pettiness on us. Anyway, that's how's this splatter scope over there? I should not engage with it. It's a poor idea. In fact, I think this might have actually been the worst possible map to choose the melee weapon on. Because it is impossible to get into the enemy's base. There is nowhere to climb it. You could only get into it by jumping to the middle. And jumping across the middle is one of the hardest things to do in this game. At least on this particular map. I mean, it looks like my team is about to carry me to victory. No, okay. That's a bit of wishful thinking. Well, you know what? I guess I was, I was only half joking, or half serious, when I said let's go lose a match. But I really did not think it through. I was thinking that maybe we would get the other map that's available in the rotation right now. Evidently that is not the case. There we go, got one. Now, let's see if we can actually make the jump. No, they are guarding it quite well. Oh, I tried to push too far. Casping assholes is the most entertaining part of having them. I absolutely agree. They are fantastic at doing that. Okay, let's see. That was a terrible spot for a beacon, my friend. Never in 100 years were we going to get that. Oh man, okay. Behold my incompetence for the melee weapons. I should have absolutely won that fight. In fact, there was at least 3 instances where I could have one-shot the opponent. And I whiffed every single one. I just wanted to do it because this weapon kit is really good conceptually. I know it's good conceptually because I was at one point decent at using the melee weapons. And I also have a very good understanding of this game's mechanics. It's just a shame that my mechanical skill is lacking. That's a sniper. Oh, that's an E-leader, actually. You know, oddly enough, I think this is probably the map where the E-leader doesn't actually shine that much, because it really only matters if you're also a sniper, I suppose. Because snipers can already hit most places in the pit. Anyway, they're about to take the lead, and we cannot do anything about it, probably. Yep, they got it. Hey, I got a kill, though. Oh, and I took it back. Look at that. Good on me, good on me. It's almost like I should be playing aggressive with the aggressive melee weapon. Oh, well, actually, it almost rewarded me for doing that. I don't even know what... Oh, I think that E-leader is just really good, huh? I mean, we are in S rank. I keep reminding myself of that. Yeah, that one was not the E-leader being good, that was just me being bad. Let's say we have 50 seconds to push through this penalty and get 2 points. Okay. Both cats have learned to work together to open the cupboard. Have you tried baby-proofing the area? I find those can be useful. Because even though I do not have cats, I have experience with my younger siblings and also their dogs. Also, I recall some instances of baby-proofing from when I was younger that was meant for me. That was actually rather difficult, even if you were not, in fact, a baby. Oh, there we go. We've lost. Oh, I knew it was going to happen, but it still hurts to see it. Shame that. Real shame. Anyways, I love this game. I really, really do. I don't know if I'm going to play it on my own time, because I'm working on a lot of other stuff right now. Mom has arthritis in the hands, so baby-proofing would also mom-proof them. That would, in fact, be quite terrible. Do I break even? Hey, we break even! In fact, we break even and we go positive. How nice. We'd love to see that. Yeah, the arthritis sucks. I don't have it right now, but it's in my family, so I will probably end up with it. And that will be very unfortunate if it does happen. Oh, well, but that is the end. Is there... You know, let's go walk outside. Let's go walk into the city before we end. I'm going to go show off a spot I like. It's the same spot that everyone likes, but still. Let's see. Where was it? I think it was back here. Yeah. Also, fun fact, all these little... a lot of these graffitis are just player stuff. You can zoom in, you can see what they originally were. Also, I'm doing massive risks by walking around with the little posts turned on, because these are not moderated very well. There is a huge chance that I will walk into some very not safe for work content. This is cool, though. Wall Squid is pleased. I assume she made that with the intention of putting it... Oh my god! That's absurd. In case you're wondering, once you get to around level 30, every level takes 100,000 experience to get to, which is like 10 hours of gameplay. So that's absurd. Anyway, this is the spot I like, because you can just you can peek up and see the walkway that goes up into the rest of the regular part of the city. And you can look down and see, you know, everything from above that you can walk around in. I just like to come here whenever I'm about to end playing, because it's a very calming spot where the music fades out. There's usually not 3 people here. Also, I'm very entertained by this cup stuck in the bin. But anyways, thank you all for also the train and the planes. But anyway, yes, thank you all for tuning in. This has been Seek the Scuffed. We'll be here tomorrow with Silksong for a very, very long Silksong stream, hopefully. And I am signing off. Goodbye. Oh, wait. I can't end stream. I need to swap the HDMI. Oh, this is awkward. I'm usually gone by now. Hold on. Give me a second. Close your ears. Okay, goodbye for real. Bye-bye.